What's going on, Sofa Squad? If you're still trying to find all 5 of those vital pieces for the toaster pet, and to get probably the best armour in the game, the verchitin armour, I hope I've said that correct, then stay tuned. That guide's going to be coming up next.
Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Whee.
Welcome back, all you guys and girls. I will try to keep this guide as short as possible, but it is going to take a little bit of time because I've got to show you every location and then show you basically how to get the armour set. But I'll try to keep it as minimal as possible and hopefully you'll be able to follow it really easy. Now, they're not going to be in any particular order, it's just going to be where I have found them. So if you need to pick them up in a slightly different timescale, then do it. They will all be in the exact same place, just grab them when you see them. So, coming up first, the first one I'm going to show you is back at actual Ranger HQ. And I would say it's definitely worth getting this pet, and definitely worth getting this armour set, because it's kind of a mid-game armour set that kind of helps you dominate the game. So here we go, you walk inside the base, and there it is straight away. So it would help if I actually put on the right character. This is my toaster repair guy. I have just made a character who's level 10 toaster repair just so that I can actually go around and do all of these. So here we go, this one takes toaster repair level 3. And as you can see, you've got the Targent token and you've got the toaster repairman's badge. So next up, and I probably should have said this, you're going to need level 2 armour on your vehicle, I believe, to collect all of them. It is a very mid-game thing to do, but I would definitely recommend it. So next up, as you saw, we're at Ranger Base, and if I just go to the map quickly, it is very close to us. It is literally just there, the HOON Homestead. So here we are at the HOON Homestead, and just enter it. So here we are where you spawn in, and I kind of screwed up a little bit on this one as I didn't realise it was a timescale thing, and on this playthrough, as you can see, every single thing got burnt to the ground. So not the best, but if you get there in time it does make it a little bit better as such, but either way you can still get a toaster, he says as he walks the complete wrong way. Right, so make it into the house, and if I remember correctly, it was over here somewhere on a table. I think it's just about there actually. There we go. So it's just there on the table, and then you'll basically use your toaster repair guy to get the part from that. I believe it's a gold wire or something along the lines of that. For the next part, where you want to go will be Broadmoor Heights. So you're going to kind of walk all the way up and then make your way round.
Last time anyone saw the Patriot, he was down at the old airbase to greet the Rangers, I think. Before that.
And if you look on your map, what you're actually looking for is that one just there, the Wesson Estate. So make your way up, and it's just through here. If you make your way around, you'll notice that there it said there's a trap. So be careful, you're going to want to try and disarm that. And there's more inside as well. So if you haven't got anyone who's a specialist in that, I believe you can just shoot them. But you're probably best off being able to actually disarm the traps. Plus, to be perfectly honest, it will net you quite a bit of experience as well, which is always good. Or you could just randomly run up to it and almost blow yourself up like I did then. But yep, that's the next bit of the toaster, and that's toaster repair level 4. And repairing this nets you the gold insulated power cord. Right, so the next part of the toaster that you're actually looking for is located at a little place called the paint mines. Now this one's a bit tricky because it's part of a quest chain, and I didn't realise that, so I was looking around for this for a long time because I hadn't done a secondary mission. So that's where it is on your map. As you can see, we start off there, you're just going over there, it's not too far away. But the mission that you actually need to have done, so the mission that I believe this kind of links in with, if I remember correctly, it's to do with disappeared. So you've kind of got to find Frank Pappas in downtown Colorado Springs, which also links a little bit into this one just down here. Don't you be my neighbour, as he's in the Sands Luxury Hotel. So basically it's kind of those two linked together. You need to find him at this place, but it's part of this quest chain up here. Disappeared. Once you've done those things, you'll basically get it come up on your map and you'll be able to go and find the paint mines. And as you can see here, the way you actually get this quest is basically people appear in your Ranger HQ and they ask you for a little bit of help. So it will happen at a certain point in the game. I believe it's before mid-game. So we're going to make our way over there now. And like I said, it's not too far as soon as you know where you're heading. Right, so here we are, we're just pulling up to the paint mines now, and all we're going to do, we're going to teleport inside. Right, so here we are inside, and one thing to basically note is if you haven't done this yet, there will be a lot of booby traps around, especially at this start bit, so don't just run headfirst in as you'll get blown up. You're going to want to come up here and then go over here to the left. There'll be a small fight. It's not tough, you'll be completely fine. I'm trying to think what they are actually. I believe they were animals or mutants. It's not tough, you'll be fine. And then the toaster is just over here. And you get the gold infused mica sheeting. Now one thing to note, if you are here and you haven't got this yet, dig this pile and you're going to get yourself some nice exoskeleton legs. Definitely worth getting for your melee guy. The next part we're out on the hunt for is just down from here, and that's at the KNOX Bison Ranch. So we're going to make our way down there and head inside. So here we are at the KNOX Bison Ranch, and again I believe this one is a secondary mission. So if you haven't got this yet, you've just got to wait for the secondary mission to come over the tunnel, I believe. And this is the mission that I'm talking about. It's Hard Knocks Life. It's level 19, so as you can see it's very mid-game, maybe even slightly above that, depending on your playstyle and how much XP you've got. But basically you go to there and you've got to do the activities just to kind of clear out the, I believe it was frogs, not 100% sure now, but I'm sure there's some kind of mutation in there that you've got to clear out from. So we're going to head inside there. So here we are, and we've just spawned in. Obviously, like I said, there'll kind of be a little mission here, but the main thing we're here for at the moment is just to see where the toaster is. If you make your way all the way up here and then climb this little ladder, you will see that the toaster is just up here and it's toaster repair level 8. And that will give you the bimetallic gold alloy filament, which is quite a mouthful to say. The fifth and final part is in Aspen, and we're just going to head up there now. If I quickly show you where that is, just in case you're not sure. There's your ranger base. Aspen is all the way up the very top of the map. So here we are at Aspen, and we're just about to travel inside. And again, you can't miss this one because it's a mid-game main mission. So here we are right at the very start spawning in point, and one thing to note, this is a large mission, so you probably will need a bit of time to complete this mission, but if you've already done it and then you're going around looking for the toaster parts, that's probably for the best. Either or, it's all good as long as you know where the toaster is, and it's over here. So lo and behold, gold plated nichrome wire. And once we loot that, as you pull the shimmering piece from the now repaired appliance, you realise that you have all the components needed to build a brand new golden toaster. And there you go, golden toaster, item gained. Right, so I pressed that button a little bit fast then, but basically if you manage to read any of it, it tells you that you are now part of the Toaster Academy, or that it's opened up. So let's go back to our map. So here we are at the map, and as you can see there is a new question mark all the way down the very bottom. So we are going to head down there now. Now this is Wastelands 3, so I would recommend saving outside here just in case anything goes wrong, but you should be fine. So here we are, we've just spawned. We're going to head straight up, open the door and make our way inside. And wow, really is quite a sight to behold. So as you can see here, talk. Thin filaments of wire extend from a toaster-shaped niche in the marble altar. Yada yada yada. Place the golden toaster on the altar. Alrighty then. And there you have it. You have your very own super toaster pet. You can't get better than that. One thing to note, after you have got yourself this golden toaster pet, do not just randomly leave here, search everywhere. There's a few nice items. And one such thing is definitely just over here. I thought it took lockpicking the first time I've done this, but it doesn't seem to. So I may have been wrong or they've changed it, I'm not sure. But basically, you're going to need to loot this. And you'll get the verchitin armor set, which I think is almost definitely the best armor set in the game. There's another one that's really good, the nuclear, but this one's mid-game as opposed to completely right at the end of the game, and I believe this one's probably wins out for tankiness because of the resist. Look at those stats. You just cannot go wrong. So pick them up, put them on whoever you want to be your tankiest character, and then go out and destroy everything. Just over here it requires a lock picking level 10, and that has quite a few mods in it and such, and if I remember correctly I believe it's random. But that's really nice. Crit chance plus 7%, that is a really nice scope. Oh nice, Spectrum Assault Armor. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not 100% sure, but if memory serves, I think these can be random ones, random bits of loot. So if you wanted to save outside and then come in and keep checking over, but without doing the toaster event, then you probably could. Right guys and girls, I hope that's helped you. You now have one of the best pets in the game, and definitely the coolest looking pet in the game by a mile. I will be trying to find a few other hints, tips and guides to bring you, but you'll definitely want this armor set on one of your best characters and this toaster in your life. As always guys and girls, if this has helped then drop a like. If you're not subscribed to the Sofa Squad, then why not drop a subscribe and hit that bell icon for further notifications. I'll be bringing you all the latest and greatest in Xbox and soon Xbox Series X content. As always guys and girls, take care. I'll see you on next day.